Lily skipped into Whisperwood. Sunbeams danced between the trees. Leaves whispered secrets in the breeze. Everything felt calm and peaceful. Lily took a deep breath. The air smelled like pine needles and damp earth. Lily loved Whisperwood. It was her favorite place to play and explore. Every corner held a new surprise. Lily heard a gentle melody. It seemed to come from everywhere at once. The leaves rustled in time with the tune. A small brown rabbit hopped by. Its nose twitched to the rhythm. Lily giggled. Even the animals loved the forest music. Lily closed her eyes. She imagined the trees were singing. The wind played a flute through their branches. Lily reached a clearing. She had been wandering through the forest, following the sound of birds and the rustling leaves, when she stumbled upon this magical spot. In the center stood a giant oak tree. It was unlike any tree she had ever seen, with a trunk so wide it would take several people holding hands to encircle it. Its branches reached up to the sky like long arms, stretching out as if to embrace the heavens. The leaves rustled gently in the breeze, creating a soothing melody. "Hello?" Lily whispered, her voice barely audible. She felt a presence near the old oak. It was as if the tree itself was alive, watching her with ancient eyes. She took a step closer, her heart pounding with excitement and curiosity. "Well, hello there, Lily," a squeaky voice said. Lily jumped back, startled. She looked around, trying to find the source of the voice. A squirrel peeked out from behind the tree trunk. It had bright, twinkling eyes and a bushy tail that flicked back and forth. "Did you know?" the squirrel chattered. "This oak tree is over 200 years old?" Lily gasped. She had never imagined a tree could be so old. "That's older than my grandpa!" she exclaimed. The squirrel nodded, its tiny head bobbing up and down. "He's seen a lot of seasons change. Spring, summer, autumn, and winter, year after year. The tree has witnessed countless sunrises and sunsets, storms and calm days. It has been a silent observer of the forest's history, standing tall through it all." The bark of the tree was rough and full of intricate patterns, each telling a story of the years gone by. Lily ran her fingers over the bark, feeling the texture and imagining the stories it held. The squirrel continued. "This tree has seen generations of animals come and go. It has provided shelter and food for many." Lily listened intently, feeling a deep connection to the ancient oak and its tiny guardian. As they sat together, the forest seemed to come alive around them. Birds chirped and other small animals appeared, as if to pay their respects to the wise old oak. Lily knew she had found a special place, one she would return to again and again. Lily noticed something strange. She had been coming to this part of the forest for as long as she could remember, and it was always teeming with life and color. The forest floor was usually covered in juicy wild blueberries. They were her favorite snack, and she loved picking them with her friends. But today, there were none. Not a single berry in sight. It was as if they had all vanished overnight. Where did all the berries go? Lily wondered aloud. She couldn't understand how they could disappear so quickly. The squirrel shook its head sadly. It seemed just as puzzled as Lily. The squirrel had always been her little companion in the forest. The birds haven't had enough to eat lately. They chirped and fluttered around, searching for any remaining berries. They ate all the berries. The birds had been so hungry that they devoured every last one. Lily felt sorry for the birds. She knew they were just trying to survive. She knew they needed the berries to survive the winter. "What will they eat?" Lily asked, concerned. She couldn't bear the thought of the birds going hungry. The wise old oak creaked softly, as if deep in thought. It had seen many seasons come and go, and it knew the forest's secrets. Lily sat under the oak tree, hoping it would give her some answers. She felt a sense of calm in its presence. The branches swayed gently in the wind, whispering ancient tales of the forest. Lily listened intently, trying to understand. She decided she would find a way to help the birds. She couldn't let them go hungry. With a determined heart, Lily set off deeper into the forest, hoping to find a solution. As she walked, she thought about all the creatures that depended on the berries. She knew she had to do something, not just for the birds, but for the entire forest. The sunlight filtered through the trees, casting a magical glow on the forest floor. It gave Lily hope that she would find a way to restore the balance. Suddenly, she stumbled upon a hidden patch of berries. They were small, but they were there. Lily's heart leaped with joy. She carefully picked the berries, knowing they would help the birds. She felt a sense of accomplishment as she filled her basket. When she returned to the birds, she offered them the berries. They chirped happily, grateful for her kindness. The birds ate the berries eagerly, their hunger finally satisfied. Lily watched them with a smile, knowing she had made a difference. She looked up at the oak tree, feeling a deep connection to the forest. She knew she would always be there to protect it. The forest seemed to come alive with a sense of harmony. Lily knew that as long as she cared for it, the forest would thrive. The soothing sounds of nature. Suddenly, the wind picked up. The leaves rustled louder. Lily felt a drop of rain on her nose. "Don't worry, Lily," the squirrel chirped. "Rain is good for the forest. It helps things grow." Lily closed her eyes and listened. The rain made a calming sound as it pattered on the leaves above. The storm passed as quickly as it came. The sun peeked out from behind a cloud. Learning from the animals is a fascinating journey. It opens up a world of wonder and discovery, especially for young minds. Lily noticed movement in the bushes. Her eyes widened with curiosity as she tried to see what was causing the rustling. A deer and her fawn stepped into the clearing. They moved gracefully, almost as if they were floating on air. They nibbled on some tender green shoots. The sight was serene, and Lily felt a sense of peace watching them. "The deer eat plants," Lily whispered, remembering something her grandpa had told her. "But birds need berries." She recalled how her grandpa explained the different diets of forest animals. "That's right," the squirrel said, as if understanding Lily's thoughts. It was gathering nuts, preparing for the colder months. Everything in the forest depends on each other. Lily thought about this deeply. She realized how interconnected all the creatures were. The forest was like a puzzle, and each plant and animal was an important piece. Every creature, no matter how small, played a vital role in maintaining the balance of this beautiful ecosystem. As Lily continued her exploration, she felt a growing respect for nature. She understood that learning from the animals wasn't just about observing them, but also about appreciating the delicate balance of life in the forest. She decided to document her findings in her nature journal, hoping to share her newfound knowledge with her friends and family. Lily knew that by understanding the forest, she could help protect it. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the forest, Lily felt a sense of fulfillment. She had learned so much from the animals and was eager to continue her journey of discovery. A magical forest concert. As the sun began to set, the forest came alive with sound. Birds chirped from the trees. Crickets chirped from the undergrowth. Lily realized something magical. Even though the sounds were different, they blended together beautifully. The forest was like a giant orchestra, and every creature had its part to play. Lily's farewell to Whisperwood. Lily hugged the old oak tree goodbye. "Thank you for sharing your wisdom," she whispered. She waved to the squirrel as she skipped out of Whisperwood. The forest music followed her, a gentle melody reminding her of the magic she had experienced. Lily knew she would always cherish the calming tunes and valuable lessons of Whisperwood.